Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Armory 33 podcast. As always, I'm your host, Quinn. I want to first start off by saying we apologize. There have not been a new episode in quite a very long time. Me and the other co-host had a very busy past couple of months with work and everything, but we are back to hopefully our regularly scheduled programming. I am joined today by Mr. Dylan, back for your third or fourth time on the show.
I think we had one that had a copyright strike or something.
That the audio is
the one time we tried to record one, and about 5 minutes before we were done, the power went out.
I forgot about that. Driving past that spot every day, but how you been?
Staying busy.
We're
never adult. Welcome to being
an adult. But you were on for, to date, our best YouTube episode so far.
Oh, really?
Which was WrestleMania.
Oh,
last year.
Imagine if we'd have done one for this year.
Look, I had a chance very last minute to go to this year's WrestleMania. But I brought you back today. Obviously, we have another episode in the works that we're going to be recording slightly after this, so I apologize that you're going to see us both in the same shirt 2 episodes in a row. It is what it is.
I only own this shirt.
That is not true. You have Armory shirts.
True, an Armory. I do have an Armory shirt.
But we are here to talk about the biggest party of the summer.
They say.
It's the tagline for that whole entire pay-per-view. Yes, we are talking, of course, of WWE Summerslam happening in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe they said. Cleveland or Cincinnati. Some horrible Ohio city this year. Actually, it's this coming week, so this is Saturday.
Brown Stadium.
Yeah, so we are...
Turtle is my...
We're recording this on Thursday.
Yep.
This will be up tomorrow. I will get this up tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, actually. So be on the lookout for that. But we were talking a little bit as we were upstairs doing some pre-show talking, and we were just like, let's do a SummerSlam episode. There's a lot of things. I apologize. I still have steak in my teeth. Find out why in the next episode. We were talking about some of the things that we wish they would do with this year's SummerSlam. Are we ready for the biggest return and probably the biggest pop of the year?
Your tribal chief's coming back.
Next to Cody Rhodes winning the Universal Championship at WrestleMania this year. The biggest pop is going to be Roman coming back. Last year it was in Chicago. I don't know where it's at this year.
I'm not sure.
I don't think they released that. They might have released it yet. But
I don't know.
Yeah, so it's going to set up old Bloodline versus new Bloodline. The question is, who's going to fill out the old Bloodline roster?
I'm gonna say, how do you work the uses back into that?
Jimmy's coming back. Jimmy took some time off. He had a major injury, actually. I think he had another knee surgery or a shoulder surgery. So he'll be back. Obviously, main event, Jey Uso will be there. Sami Zayn is going to be back on the old Bloodline.
Where's Rock fall into all this right now? I mean, obviously, he's on the board of directors with TKO now.
Yeah. Apparently, according to him, he runs that shit.
I'm sure he has plenty to say.
Oh, he has some heavy pull. Get it? Because he's a Rock.
It's not
Dad
a
joke
boulder.
number 1.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
Well, I think he's going to play some part in it. I don't know how, but I know maybe he'll be like a Seth Rollins in this year's SummerSlam, where he's going to be the special guest referee. And then, in turn, he's going to screw Roman out, which is going to
do you think he screws Roman, plant the seed
for WrestleMania 41, Rock versus Roman, which I'm ready for. I know it's going to be a squash match. Roman's just going to come back bigger, stronger, faster.
I don't know. I could see him making that a squash match for The Rock. WWE's doing all it's long storytelling now.
Which
you'd have a 6-week storyline and then...
Yeah. A 6-week build-up, 45-minute match.
And then it fizzles out and start fresh,
Yeah. But now it's like playing Madden every year. It gets repetitive. And so one thing we did talk about was the custody of Dominic Mysterio match that happened years ago between his father, Rey Mysterio, and the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Did you think at one point leading up to this, they were going to do a custody of Dominic match between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley?
I've seen so many memes about that coming out. So who's going to take it? Is mommy going to take it or is mommy going to take it?
I vote for Liv Morgan. I'm sorry.
Honestly, it's going to be one of those where I don't know that there's a loser in this.
No, I don't think there is. But that coming down to, are those two facing off this at SummerSlam this year?
I don't know. Let me look here.
I'm
'cause
trying to pull
I have
up
the card in front of me.
You
here.
have the card in front of you? Okay, go ahead. Read the match. Let's go down match by match and we'll see.
The first one is CM Punk and Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the special guest.
Screws Punk and, and McIntyre still loses somehow.
That's fair.
Because it's going to plant the seeds for Punk versus Rollins, which is going to be a 6-month story time till WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. Because when Punk came back, Rollins hated it. So
This is true.
that is my pick for that match. What are your thoughts on that one?
That's pretty well where I'm at with it. It's very apparent that
I think Drew just needs to leave.
Drew's a good storyteller.
Drew
is a very good drama elicitor.
He said he quits, and then he's back the next week.
If you think about it,
The whole thing with him and the friendship bracelet, that's pretty funny.
if you think about it, that's part of their new storytelling. AJ Styles a couple months ago was going to hang it up. John came out to wish him retirement, and then Styles hit him with a Styles clash.
Yeah. No, I thought that was Cody.
Or yeah, I guess it was
You
Cody.
said,
Sorry.
what point is John Cena going to play in SummerSlam this year? Now that he's starting his farewell tour.
Yeah, his last match will be at WrestleMania 41.
Who's he going to take on?
I don't know.
Is he going to break Flair's record in this very short amount of time? Are they going to have him win the Rumble?
I think he's earned it. I think his last match is going to be against Punk.
I think it should be against Orton. Ignite that rivalry for one last time.
My picks for this.
Orton wins the World Championship at Mania to retire Cena.
Does that work? That could work to their favor if
I might get a job with WWE.
Seth tries to screw Punk and John comes out.
Huh? I don't watch wrestling a lot. I watch like the top 10s on YouTube every the
I
next
don't
day.
follow it as much as I used
But
to.
like we know what's gonna happen. But that
I've been wrestling since Union Underground was the theme song for Raw on Monday night.
I can beat you to that when Marilyn Manson's Beautiful People.
You're right.
Huh?
I did watch that.
I was in 3rd grade when that happened. I remember when Brock Lesnar suplexed Big Show off the middle rope and broke the ring.
Broke the ring, yeah.
All right, the next one is Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn. I think Breaker wins his first WWE championship
I think he squashes Sammy and takes the...
in about less.
That's a triple threat match, though. Sami Zayn, champion, versus Braun Breaker versus...
My list I'm
Isla
looking at
Dragunov.
is not up to date.
Yeah, Breaker earned a shot at Redemption after defeating Dragunov in the #1 contenders match on the July 22nd episode. But he is in it, so it made it a triple threat because he beat Dragunov.
Still, I think he's going to squash both of them.
I think he will, too.
He's one of my favorite up-and-comers.
Braun?
Yeah. Just because I grew up watching his dad and uncle, the Steiner brothers. I grew up watching them, and I was like, whoa.
Scott Steiner. Big Papa Pump. Nobody did it better.
Is that what that is?
Something like that.
Something like that. I'm giving it to Breaker.
Takes it.
Oh. He's going to take it by not pinning Sammy. Who do you think's going to get put through the barricade or the table first?
Believe it or not.
Yeah, I think Breaker's going to go for a spear. He's going to miss one of them and go through the barricade himself.
Yeah, I think Breaker's going to go through it first.
It's going to be a... Exactly.
There's always a holy shit moment.
There has to be. It's not a pay-per-view unless somebody gets put through a barricade and the Spanish announce table goes.
This is true.
Real quick tangent. Did you see what happened Monday night between Pat McAfee and Chad Gable? You didn't see the TikTok that's going around where Pat McAfee is, hey, the Olympics aren't about canceling themselves because you were once a part of it. You suck, you bum.
Love when Pat calls people bums.
Yeah.
You absolute bum.
I mean, serious women fighting over him? This bum? And
This is bum.
You call him a son of a bitch one episode. What's the next match you got?
One I have is the U.S. Championship. Logan
Yep.
Paul versus LA Knight. I think Paul retains.
Unfortunately, yes.
Don't get me wrong. I love LA Knight's gimmick. I love it. It's great. There are a lot of people that think, he's a modern day Rock / Austin.
Yeah. We talked to you.
But it works, man.
That one wasn't planned.
It just works.
I think Paul's gonna have somebody from his camp interfere in this match.
Oh, yeah.
Just was it ISO speed or an RKO'd him through the table.
KSI will show up.
All I care is about Jake Paul getting his ass kicked by Mike Tyson when that fight eventually happens. Hey, so the next match is custody of Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley.
I think Liv wins it.
Yeah, I
don't think Rhea gets the title back.
Is gonna,
because that plays into the fall of the Judgment Day.
Dom is going to do something, and it's going to hurt Rhea's chance.
He's going to try and do something to take Liv out.
She's going to end up getting hit with something.
Yeah.
Like he's going to like throw a chair or something. I can just picture him outside the ring, go to throw a chair, and she just turns and just hits her. And she's just like, what are you doing? But
yeah. I think Liv takes it, though.
Or does Becky Lynch come back?
There's a lot of talks about that.
Is the man going to come back and beat Mommy?
Whoa.
Yeah. I was trying to think about next.
I don't know.
Bailey. I don't fucking care about this match.
Realist? Yeah, I could give two shits.
BBL Bailey, though.
Yeah.
I do think that Tiffany Stratton's going to try and cash in her Money in the Bank contract if Bailey wins. And then that's going to turn Nia against her.
I don't know.
That's my preview.
Nia Jax is the Queen of the Ring. She won the Queen of the Ring match for the women's.
Nobody cared.
Just
like Money in the Bank this year. It was a waste.
I think Nia Jax is a waste as a talent, a competitor.
Talent. I'm just going to put that in quotes right there.
It's a very...
You know who her cousin is. That's how she... Yeah.
Money talks.
Yeah.
She's not good. She injures superstars.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes her.
My
favorite moment is when she got RKO'd.
I was going to go there, but I was also going to go when she went to hit the leg drop.
My whole ass.
Yes. That's a lot of ass.
I don't know that it's all ass. I think it's just...
Stop. Then the next match
World Heavyweight Championship, Priest versus Gunther.
Yeah. Priest is going to win. JD McDonough's going to get put through a table. Oh, he's going to get the shit chopped out of him.
He's going to eat one.
Oh, poor JD.
Dude,
Big head JD.
He takes so much abuse, man.
He is the Judgment Day's bitch.
Oh, no doubt.
But, yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Again, it's going to be another... I didn't realize Damian Priest was 41 years old.
He's old, dude.
Yeah.
That man's been around the block.
And then the match of the night, which you're going to hear Sierra, Hotel, India, Lima, Delta.
Shield.
If he came back like that, imagine if he came back with Moxley.
He won't, though.
I know. We can have hopes.
I would love for Mox to be back at a WWE ring.
Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa.
Sikoa?
Yeah, fuck him. I don't care.
That's a minivan from Toyota.
I don't care. I'm not a fan of him. I'm sorry.
I don't like Solo.
No.
I don't like Solo. I don't like Tonga. I don't like any of the new Bloodline.
Why did two of them have the same exact names? Tama and Tongo. Right?
Basically.
You just change a fucking letter.
Old Taco and Tequila.
Tacos and tequila.
Wow.
That was my saying when I was in Nashville this year. We're going to get tacos, tequila, and we're going to make some bad decisions.
It makes me happy.
It does. It makes me sad sometimes, too, though. When you run out of tacos and margaritas.
That's when you get sad.
But, yeah.
I think Cody retains.
Cody retains. Roman screws over his cousin. Plants the seeds for, like we already talked about, Survivor Series.
Although, I don't know. That could be a whole new Bloodline build-up. I don't think Cody loses it this quick, but there's always that small possibility that we're trying to build up this new Bloodline. I don't know.
Survivor Series this year. Oh, wait a second. It's in Vancouver, British Columbia. Which means half the new Bloodline can't go.
This is true.
There's a Jacob for two.
Yeah.
Yeah. So title that came out 4 hours ago. Vancouver to host Survivor Series War Games in November. Which means who's going to make the announcement? That's my favorite thing. Your team, you four, versus you four. War Games.
War Games. Thanks, Adam Pearce.
The only thing he's ever done good.
I love Adam Pearce's Raw GM.
I'm waiting for Nick Aldis to come back and have an in-ring career.
Could happen.
He hasn't really done much since then.
If I was half as jacked as Nick Aldis was.
That was a slightly homosexual comment.
No, I didn't mean it like that. The guy's biceps are bigger than my freaking face.
Yeah. No, so I think Roman comes back and screws over Solo. Becky might come back and interfere and she might cause Liv the championship, in my eyes.
Could.
Rollins screws over Punk, which they hinted at it.
It was 96.
Was it?
Yeah. So you're looking at 28 years. Pretty sure it was 96. So you're at 27 years.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. Except instead of him not tapping out, it's going to be Seth getting in Seth interfering in the match. That's my opinion. But other than that, what else is new in the wrestling world? Apparently, the women's division are supposed to be getting their own Intercontinental and U.S. championships. That's been a rumor going around for a while.
You know what I haven't seen in a while? I haven't seen any women's tag team champion.
Who are the women's tag team champions?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm over here. People are trying to buy stuff off of Facebook on me.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, wait. It's Fire and Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fire and Dawn.
Which...
I don't even know the last time they defended the title.
They won the title by defeating previous champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill at Clash at the Castle on June 15th.
What's up with those? Where have they been lately?
Yeah, I haven't seen...
Other big news is Damage Control came back on Monday night.
Did they?
Yeah, it was Damage Control, which this might be another sort of Survivor. This might be part of the Women's Survivor Series match. It was Damage Control, so it was Dakota Kai, Kairi Sane, and Io Sky
Okay.
against Sonya Deville, Shayna Baszler, and Zoe Stark. I'm not a fan of Sonya Deville, but I hate Damage Control. Mine is Dakota Kai.
True.
Other than that, I don't really know what else is happening.
I don't know. It's like a weird transition time right now.
Yeah, where old wrestlers. But think about it. When Orton and Cena retire, that's like the end of when I watch wrestling.
Think about it. Everybody else was gone.
Yeah. CM
Like-
Punk, he was there at the tail end.
But let's be honest. Punk's...
Washed up.
No. Punk's a lot farther along in his career. He is closer to retirement than he was from his debut at this point.
I mean, I remember.
Even Edge is hanging it up in AEW.
Who cares about AEW?
I don't care about AEW, but I like Edge. I love watching it. Adam Copeland is a freaking superstar through and through.
But think about it though, like I don't know who else is still around that. Kofi Kingston, but I think he just broke his arm.
I haven't followed it.
There's
in
a
a while.
lot of weird factions that are happening now.
It's
Karrion Kross and the Authors of Pain, Akam and Razor are the quote unquote final testament. Big E hasn't been cleared in years to come back from his neck injury.
Suppose I don't know that I'd want to risk that coming back.
I think the New Day is closer to retiring too.
I would say.
Other than that, there's nobody really. AJ Styles is very spotty. He's wrestling over in Japan again. The Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, they haven't been on TV. The Wyatt Six came back, which is fantastic. I love. Did you see the Bray Wyatt documentary?
I have not seen it yet.
Fantastic. I cried during it. Bo Dallas. I just remember him from the Bo knows.
Bo knows.
Or when he was part of the Mrs. Entourage, Bo, leave. He's just like points. But other than that, I don't really have anything else Like I said, it's this Saturday, 6:30, I think it starts. Cleveland Brown Stadium, so it's an outdoor event. God forbid if it rains.
It's at the Brown Stadium. Everybody's a loser that night.
Wow. Hey, speaking of day of recording, football is back tonight. Let's go. We're 3 more weeks closer to Sunday.
I just posted a thing, I think it was last Saturday, Penn State football. 30 days till we get back to football. I am pumped.
It's almost my favorite time of the year
Oh, it is my favorite.
because you get Friday night lights, Saturday college game day, all day Sunday NFL.
And the best part is,
Oh,
I
and the
love, like,
weather's-
every year we
The
go.
weather's changing.
Yeah, I would love fall year round.
Oh yeah, fucking hunting season's coming
Oh,
up soon.
dude, I'm so excited. I can't.
My phone blow up. You know how many notifications I've had since we started recording this episode? Oh, the best time of the year. I get to take the little one to a pumpkin patch this year again.
It was. My bet is you're carrying that thing out again.
Yeah, and she'll pick the biggest fucking pumpkin.
Dad, I want this 65-pound mount.
Apple cider season.
Oh, I love apple cider, dude.
Was that your phone or my phone?
That was mine.
It was mine as well.
Oh,
But no, glad to have you back.
good to be back.
Yeah.
Haven't had much time to catch up lately. Busy with life, unfortunately.
Tell me about it. Not a busy season.
Ours is starting to die down a little bit, too. Usually after 4th of July, ours slows down for a little bit until fall picks up.
I'm ready to get back. I'm still on vacation. I've been on vacation for 10 days. I still got 4 more. I told you, my vacation ends. When does it end?
Monday.
Quinn, 4 days from now. It's almost over. It's almost over. And I've been busy this whole vacation.
I've been.
Like, if you would see my son break it, you should not be that red.
Quinn put a deck on the back of his house.
I had help from that from Mr. Cody. I was too tired to bend down and cut those boards.
That's fair.
I took a job where I could sit on the ground and just screw the boards in as he's cutting them. Thanks, Cody.
Cut me
Appreciate it.
another board.
But other than that, Dylan, always a pleasure.
Absolutely.
Let us know in the comments whose predictions are going to win. And if you guys have any predictions of your own, we'd be glad to hear them. See ya.